Yeah, so I just want to ask how many big blinds there are for when I bought in.
I think we're gonna late reg into this tourney. 2K guaranteed, $1,000 up top. Only 12 people right now. Great value.
50 bigs? Okay, cool. All right, I think I'll see you there then.
Let's go.
All right.
I was completely ready to just post, play some MLB The Show, catch up on emails. And the friendly degenerates, Frankie and Jack, give me a phone call saying there's a great value tournament that we need to go to. It's $100. That's like saying to a poker player, free money at X address. So
Yo, Frank, we only have like 30 minutes.
Yo.
Let's go, wish us luck.
Next gen in the house, man.
All right, so I sit down, the blinds are 400, 800, my stack is 20K, so I've got about 25 big blinds to work with, and some player at the table announces
Kobe, 24. 24.
Kobe, and he bets 2,400 blind, a 3x raise without looking at his cards. It gets to me in middle position. I have ace-7 offsuit. The charts do not say to rip this all in, but we're in Texas where we play with gamblers. This guy's been drinking, looking to have some fun here. I know I'm gonna get called light. Ace-7 offsuit is a good hand versus a blind raise, so I rip it all in my first hand of the night.
Cheers, baby. Good luck, all that.
Thankfully, it folds back to him. He asked me this question.
Are you going to play these chips or are you going to just sit on them if you win them?
I'll play them.
All right.
I might lose. I don't know. Man, blind?
I try to answer as honest as possible. He makes the call with Jack-7 offsuit, the absolute perfect hand to get called with in this situation. Check out the percentages here. Yeah, we're looking great. This is actually the most ideal situation we could be in. Let's go to a flop, which comes... Oh no, those are all spades. The turn comes the ace of spades, and we are dead on the turn. River does not matter.
Next gen! Taking them down, taking them down.
You gonna be on YouTube, Rob?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Table gets a huge kick out of this. I give the man a fist bump for beating me. Now it's on to Rosie to take my chips back from this guy. Come on, Rosie Jello, bring it home.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new segment of Next Gen Poker called Rapid Fire Hands with Rosie, Tournament Edition. We got blinds at 500, 1,000, 1,000. We've got 17.5K in our stack. We see a limp. We wake up with Ace King in the cutoff. Let's rip it in for 17 bigs, and it folds around. We chip up. We get to the small blind now. Blinds have gone up to 1,000, 1,500, 1,500, and it folds all the way to me in the small blind. Any two cards? Any two cards. We wake up with 9 deuce offsuit and raise it up to 5,000 using our tight image for the better, and the big blind folds. We chip up again. The very next hand on the button folds to me. We got 6, 7 of spades. That's good enough. If 9 deuce was good enough, I make it 4,500. Small blind folds, big blind folds. We chip up again. A little bit of dwindling in my chip stack occurs. We're down to 17K again. Same blind levels. We see an under the gun +1 open to 5,500. We wake up with pocket 8s in the hijack with just over 10 big blinds. I believe this is a shove. That's what I do. Folds around to this initial raiser. He goes into the tank, folds, telling me he has ace X, so we definitely weren't out of the woods if he made the call. Happy to chip up a big amount here without having to see all 5 cards.
All right, we made it in time. Hopefully one of us can make a deep run in this tournament after we late reg. First hand for me, we got Queen 10 of hearts in the +1. We're playing 8-handed. Blinds are 500, 1,000 with 1,000 big blind ante. I decided to go aggressive here and open it up to 2,500. Folds around to the button and he min raises me here to 5,000. Folds back around to me. I'm about to fold until I realize how big the pot is. The pot is 10,000 total chips. I'm getting 4-1 on a call here. This is where my lack of tournament experience kind of exposes me. With such a lack of big blinds, I think I need to be folding this. I make the call, we're off to a flop, heads up. It comes 6-4-4 with 1 heart. I check it over to him, not much going for me. However, he checks this one back. The turn is he's 7 of hearts. We now have a flush draw. This board is way better for my range than it is for his. I decided to go the aggressive route here. Hopefully I can steal it away from him if he has a hand like king high or ace high. So I bet 5,000 chips, hoping to take this pot down right now. However, he's going to be stubborn and he makes the call. Let's see a heart on the river. Nope. It is the 7 of spades, a complete brick for us. Now I've got two options. I can either check and give up, or I can jam it all in here because I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a 4 or a 7. I think he could have slow played an overpair on that flop. That flop was very dry and he might have wanted me to catch up. I don't want to get trapped here, and late reg is already over. I don't think there's really any merit in jamming here because ace high might still call. I decide to check and give up. He must have had a good hand because he bets 10,000 chips on this river card, and I let my hand go.
Okay, this one's a funny one. I don't have all the details. It's only on Frankie's phone, but this is what happens, basically. We end up 6 ways to a flop here. I have 10-9 of spades in the cutoff. And the board comes Jack 8-3 with 2 diamonds and a heart. We flop the open-ended straight draw. There looks to be about 10.5k in the middle at this point. Checks all the way to the button, who bets 6,000. And the big blind calls, and it folds to me. This is a weird spot because although yes, I am getting good pot odds to call, having started 6 ways and now 2 people still invested in the pot, I don't even know if my outs are necessarily clean. Like if my straight gets there on the turn but it's a diamond and the flush gets there, I don't know if that's going to be good. And I have to put in 30% of my remaining stack right now to make the call, and I foresee myself probably having to put the rest of it in on the turn to get to the river. So for these reasons, I don't think it's worth it, and I actually make the fold here. And of course, the turn is the queen of clubs, giving us what would have been the stone cold Nutter Butters. And Frankie gets my live reaction, as you guys can see here. I'm super happy about it. What ends up happening is they end up getting it all in on the river. The river is a 3. It's an offsuit card that pairs the board. The big blind ends up having 3-4 of diamonds for the flush draw that turned into trips. And the button has 9-10 of diamonds for the open-ended straight flush draw on the turn, my exact hand, but with the flush draw. So my read was right that a diamond straight would not have been good for me, and I would have only chopped this pot too, so not the worst thing in the world. I think I made the right call. You guys let me know, and it's on to the next one.
Well, we are down to just 4 big blinds. We are in the under the gun position, playing 6-handed here. I tell myself if I look down at any paint, a jack, queen, king, or ace, I will go all in for my 4 big blinds. And we look down at one of those cards, a queen. I decide to rip it all in. We get folds all the way around to the cutoff, who decides to make the call, and everyone else folds. He flips over ace deuce of clubs, a pretty bad scenario because he has higher cards than us, but he also has the club outs that we wanted. So we're off to run out, gonna have to hit a queen or 9. Can we do it? Flop comes 4, queen 7. We hit top pair, turn is a 7, and the river is a 6. We double up through this guy and are now sitting with a healthy stack. Here's a real fun one for you guys. After that double up with queen 9, pretty clutch. There are 3 limps to me. I've got 13 big blinds now in my stack. I'm on the button and look down at queen 8 of diamonds. Let me know in the comments what you guys would do in this position. I think about it for a while and realize there are total 5.5 big blinds out in the middle. I think if I go the route of max aggression here, I might be able to collect the entire pot uncontested without even going to a board. I want to punish the limpers, and so I decide to rip it all in here for 13 big blinds, hoping to get this through uncontested. Folds all the way around to the cutoff, and he goes into the tank. He says, why not? And makes the call for 13 big blinds. He tells me I'm ahead, and I say, are you sure? I've only got queen high here. He flips over 9-8 of hearts. We're in great shape here. We've got one of his outs. We're off to a board. Comes 3 king deuce with 1 heart. We just have to avoid a 9. The turn is the jack of hearts. He now picks up a flush draw. All we have to avoid is a 9 or a heart. Can we do it? And the river comes. It's a red 10. Is it a heart or a diamond? Oh, it's a heart. We get busted out by my favorite hand of all time, 9-8 suited. You know, live by 9-8 suited, die by 9-8 suited. Unfortunate run out for us, and we are busted out of the tourney. Hopefully Rosie can make a run.
Nice hand, Jerry.
We have made the final table. Let's go. We are at the final table. There are 8 people left. 5 are going to make the money. Blinds at 2,000, 4,000 with a 4,000 big blind ante. We're in that big blind paying that ante with 27k, just 7 big blinds. We see under the gun +1 open to 11,000. It folds to me. We got pocket 7s and we do not have a lot of money left. I rip it all in and we see a call. He has ace jack offsuit. We are coin flipping. Can we hold? Can we cash? Let's head to a run out, which is 4-4 queen, 5-3. Let's go. We get the full double up. Let's ship this tourney, please. Someone has been eliminated. There are now 7 people left. 5 get paid. We're 2 away from the money. We're in the small blind. Blinds are still 2K, 4K, 4K. We've got 42K in our stack, just over 10 bigs. Under the gun opens it up to 12,000. The button makes the call. We wake up with ace jack in the small blind with the dead money out there. With our stack level, I think we're shipping it here with 10 bigs. That's what I do. Under the gun folds, which is great. That's who I was worried about. The button goes into the tank and makes the call with king jack offsuit. Basically the best case scenario here. Let's head to a run out. The flop comes ace 4-6, ace in the window, the dream. 8 on the turn. He's dead. The river's a 5.
Next gen in the building.
Next gen is in the building, and we get another double up and then some. Can we do it? Still 7 people left, but our chip stack has grown to be the biggest it has been this whole tournament. It's at 91,000. Blinds are at 3K, 6K with a 6K big blind ante. We're in the big blind paying that ante, and we've got about 15 of those big blinds left. Under the gun +1 opens it up to 20,000. It folds all the way to me in the big blind. And we've got pocket 8s with 15 big blinds here and a lot of money of ours in the middle. I want to defend it. So I'm going to go all in. And he calls in half of a millisecond. So I'm absolutely terrified, thinking I'm stone cold dead. But no, he shows ace-9 offsuit. Not sure if that is a snap call at this stage in the tournament, given my stack size, but he does with ace-9 off. Good on him. We had to a run out coin flipping. Comes 10-5 king on the flop. We're ahead. Jack on the turn, giving him the queen as an out as well. We need to fade an ace-9 or a queen. The river is an ace, the ace of clubs, and we are knocked out by the soul reader who just knew ace-9 off was going to be the nuts. We lose in 7th place, and we make $0.00. It's insult to injury because right after I busted, they announced that, you know, the bubble, we're going to give him $100.
Some
which
bullshit.
By definition makes me the new bubble.
Oh boy.
I made nothing. I got 7th out of 31.
Bubble boy.
I lost immediately my first hand, so I don't feel too bad.
You just ripped the band-aid off.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I did rip the band-aid off. Fun tournament. Unfortunately, we all lost. But leave a like and subscribe. Appreciate it.
Rosie made a good run. He's our new tournament pro at Next Gen Poker, so
We'll get him next
there'll
time.
be more runs. Just wait.
Peace.